Hi, everybody. Welcome to Quarter Inch Seam. It's me, Angela. You're in my sewing room. When you come in, say hello. Tell us where you're from, who you are. And be sure to hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching us on replay, tell us that too. Oh my gosh. It's so cold here in Florida. For some parts of the country, you're used to this. We are not. Hi, Sandra. This morning when I got up, it was 16. Then it, hello, freezing. Yeah, yes, ma'am. We are. My bird bath is just a block of ice. The birds are staging a protest out front with little signs. They'd like us to return the heat. One sign said, "We came south for this." How inappropriate. And I'll tell you about yesterday's video. And we're going to sew some more flowers. We're going to sew some more petals. And I stubbed and I think I broke my little toe this morning. Yeah, it's just been... Hi, Laura. Good morning from Colorado. It's going to be about 60 today. Well, congratulations to Colorado. We're going to be lucky, I think, if we see 40 today. I don't think we're going to see 40 here in Florida. Hi, Madeline. In Tampa Bay area, the wind was really bad. Yesterday, hi, Linda. Yesterday, the wind, it's breezy right now, but it's not. Yesterday, it was crazy wind. Almost like what we have when we have a hurricane for us, because we're not right on the water. I mean, it wasn't like hurricane wind, but yeah, it was unbelievably windy. It was too windy. Some of the stuff flew off of our trees, the coverings, and it was too windy to even go out and deal with it. I was like, yeah, whatever. I guess we're not having oranges this year, because I know. Hi, Julie. What is there to say? I'm freezing. Hi, Arlene. What else is there to say? Honestly, I don't know. I have nothing else for this. This is cold. This week's been as cold as it was when we lived in Northern California between Sacramento and Lake Tahoe. Closer to the Tahoe side. Right in the middle. Tomorrow in New Jersey will be summer. A high of 29. The first time in 10 days. And I thought that this past week was going to be the end of it. It's not. This next week's going to be cold too. Minnie is laying down. She is, of course, upset that she's wearing a sweater. Too bad. It's too cold. I will tell you, we're going to sew petals today. So yesterday, I finished. I'll have to grab it before I'm done. Actually, I won't. We'll put the video up probably tonight, tomorrow. I did a video yesterday. However, in addition to it being frigid, oh, my toe. Oh, God. Do you ever stub your toe so hard? I stubbed it so hard I heard something. I heard, like, crack. My knee still hurts. Oh, whatever. I did a video yesterday. I finished the little mug rug. I put a little backing on it. Just did some squares just to kind of settle everything down, to kind of quilt it. It came out cute. It came out cute enough for me to put on my kitchen counter. 19 and snowing in Iowa. I don't think it's that much warmer here right now. Knitting a baby sweater just to give away. Oh, how fun. I'm thinking about grabbing some crochet in my book and go relax a little bit later on today, maybe this afternoon, early this afternoon. I've made 2 pots of soup. I made zuppa toscano and I made turkey and vegetable this morning. Just kind of a brothy one. But we're sick here. Well, I'm not sick. I had it for about a day and a half, just a cold. Steve got it on Friday, late Friday, and last night, yesterday, it was really bad. Oh my God. He came home like a little popsicle. And I put him in a hot shower and then put him in bed. He slept for about 12 hours. Actually, I take that back. Yeah, probably about 12, 13 hours. Really, just a bad cold. Bad cold. Congestion and all that kind of stuff. So last night I ran to CVS. Let me get this on the machine and I'll tell you about CVS. Just going to keep quilting. I'll turn you a little bit more so you can see a little bit better over there. So, hi Jean. Hi Dubrovka. Oh, cripey. I gotta rethread the machine because I put the thread on to do the I put the red on to do the little heart thing. Now I gotta go back. What? Where's the thread I had on there? What did I have on there? Oh, I had the blue. Ah, there it is. So, Steve, I had a cold a couple days ago. Pretty mild. Just a little head cold. And then on Friday night, Steve was like, I feel weird. And I said, uh-oh. And yeah, he got it. But he got it twice as bad as me. And sick as a dog. Sneezes and runny nose and the whole 9 yards. And when I get sick, so tell us in the comments, when I get sick, the worst thing for me is for some reason my automatic threader is not, I mean it works, but it keeps missing. It takes me like 2 or 3 times. And I'm guessing that the needle might be turned a little bit or something. Anyway, I just didn't feel like messing with it today. So we'll do it old school and thread the needle ourselves. Okay, let me see. Sandra, I had an oops yesterday. Fell head first on my patio. Oh, Sandra. Oh, Sandra. Cripey. Yes, hope you heal quickly. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We don't need that. All right. Let's go back to our thing here. Why do I always forget where this thing's at? 7. Where's my curly cues? Really? Come on. That's not right. Oh, jeez. Jeez-a-loo. I can't believe it. You, Stephen Minnie. Oh, you guys are sweet. Yeah, he got it pretty bad. So, I gave him, I found it. I think I found it. I hope that's it. Let's try a piece first. We've learned that the hard way. Donna. Hi, Donna. When I get sick, this is the right one. It's not the right one. It's huge. I am not believing this. I can't find my stitch. If anybody knows, on Baby Lock, can you save? Is there a way to save like what stitch you're using? We're just a hot mess. Had 2 rounds. The second round was really bad. It takes about 2 weeks to get over. Here's the problem. I'm hoping. It dawned on me kind of this morning. I mean, I feel fine. But it dawned on me this morning, I hope I don't get it again worse. Because I can't do what he did yesterday. I don't have time for it. Right now, I don't even have time to find this stupid pattern. I can't believe I cannot find the stitch. The question is, if you have a Baby Lock, is there a way to save, is there somewhere to save the stitch that you were using like 2 or 3 stitches before? Because I was doing these and then I switched back to a straight stitch, and now I can't find for the life of me, which I have found it many, many times in the past. I have no idea why I can't find it. This is a real pain in the patootie, I gotta tell you. Well, why didn't you write it down? All good questions. It's not it either. Too big. Seriously, gals. Try some zinc. Yeah, maybe I should. When I get sick, I can't stand a sore throat. It makes me angry. I cannot stand a sore throat. I hate it. I will take, spray, ingest, whatever I need to do to not have a sore throat. I can handle all the rest of it. I can handle it, manage it. Sore throat, seriously, just give me my last rites. I can't do it. With Steve, it's a runny nose. Cannot handle a runny nose. Cannot handle it. Cannot handle it. He was begging me last night, short of sticking 2 Q-tips up his nose. He just can't handle it. And then what ends up happening is he ends up, if you say take one of these every 4 hours, he takes 4 of them at once. So you can't leave him alone with the over-the-counter stuff. So I did a late night, I did a Google search, which I've never done before, like how to get rid of seriously, I'm going to lose my you-know-what here in about 2 seconds over this stitch. I cannot believe it. I've always gone like right to it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just don't get it. I'll find it. While I'm looking for it, tell me what you're sewing. Okay, a memory button. My toe is killing me right now. Ouch. I think I broke not my little toe, but the one next to my little toe. No, I don't see anything about memory. Well, now here's the dilemma. Now is I'm going to put my foot up. Since I can't seem to find it, I can't do something different. I guess this could be it, but I'm telling you right now, it's not it. This is one of those days when you should just, I don't know. Hot tea in your honey will help a lot of things. So, hi, Donna. Steve's not a big hot drink person. Hot cocoa is about the extent of what he drinks, but you can't drink hot cocoa when you're sick. So, Expanded stitch settings. But I did get him to drink a little bit of hot tea with honey. Yeah, and then I ran to CVS last night. And I was trying to find 3 very specific things, something along the lines of like a Benadryl, because that is the most instant to dry up like a runny nose, but makes you drowsy, which is fine at night. So I got that. Then I got NyQuil and DayQuil, which I know a lot of people are like, whatever, but he really needed the NyQuil so that this could all kind of calm down a little bit so he could just sleep it out. And he was better this morning. Better. Not great, but better. Better than he was last night. I also have to tell you that this beeping sound, seriously. $7064. I just found it. Right there. 7064. Sometimes there's just no words. Sometimes I don't know. All right, so DayQuil, NyQuil, a nasal spray that I think it's called Astracort, which the Google, which is our version of the doctor now, and a new thermometer because my thermometer stopped working and there's no battery for it. Like it just doesn't work anymore. The last time that we were sick was in 2020 when we had 2020 or 2021, whatever. When we You're not supposed to say that on the tube. Hi, Candace. Thank God I found it. I can't use a lot of medications. Mucinex. Yeah, I like the Mucinex stuff. So nasal spray, Dayquil, NyQuil, thermometer. Any takers for how much I spent? After the discounts, because CVS always gives you 10% off of this and 5% off of that and take a nickel off here and 16 cents. The girl at the counter said, "Oh, you have 16 cents." $67. Thank God I had the Benadryl here, because otherwise I would have probably had to have mortgaged my house. 67. That is, oh my gosh. And one of the things I got was the generic. Was the CVS brand. What? Seriously? When did medication become so expensive? I looked at the Mucinex stuff, but it didn't quite work for his symptoms. Just because he doesn't have a lot of mucus, he doesn't really have a lot of coughing or chest congestion. It's all in his head. But the Mucinex stuff, like for a bottle, just a regular sized bottle, was like $20, $21, $18. Yeah, ouch. Ouch. I got to the counter and I said, I don't want the case. Sorry, you must have given me the case pricing. I just want this one packet. They carded me. Oh yeah, they and you have to be carded and strip search just to buy cold medicine. I said, what do you think he's going to do? He's practically in a coma. Yeah. Drugstore prices are unbelievable. And the problem is, we haven't been sick in 6 years, 5 years. I get every once in a while, I get a little bit of a tickle, or I think this kind of feels like a cold, or I'm a little congested. So, but here's the other problem. Arlene, I'm sure you're going to tell us. Everything that I had was expired. And when I say it was expired, I don't mean like it expired last month or even last year. I mean, some of it was like 4 years expired. So I thought, because some of them, like I had NyQuil in there. And I thought, well, how could that go bad? But the liquids, if you have really, really expired stuff, you should probably get rid of it, especially if it's a liquid. And here's why. And I'm talking about, if it expired last year, I'm keeping it, baby, at $20 a bottle. Oh my gosh, there's good alcohol that's not $20 a bottle. I could buy 3 good bottles of wine. Anyway, it gets bacteria in it. Yeah, don't risk it. And then they said, because I Googled what, how long will it last, or can I use expired, like cough medicine? And they said if it smells funny. Look, it smells funny coming out of the bottle. It smells funny when it's fresh. So, yeah, I absolutely could not believe how expensive cold medicine is. And I mean, I probably could have gone up to like Walmart, and a lot of times I will say this, you go to CVS or whatever, and I'm not knocking on CVS, but you go to like a drugstore and it is more expensive. But even the stuff, I was looking at the prices on Walmart, it's not that much better. And I really just didn't want to drive. I didn't want to be gone, 45 minutes. I just wanted to go and come back. So I didn't go all the way up. And CVS is literally From the moment I pull out of my driveway, I'm in the CVS parking lot. It's like 5 minutes. So, and it was cold. Oh my God, it was so cold. So anyway, but it all worked. I mean, he felt much better this morning. He sounded much better, you know. But I'll tell you what, if you have like little kids, or, you know, if you are in a profession where you get sick, you know, you're exposed to people all the time. And here's the thing. If you are out in public and you are sick, for the love of Pete. Oh wait, I gotta see. Hang on, I gotta pull my toe. I gotta pull my foot up real quick because I gotta see what's going on here. Thanks. I really did a number on this toe. Talking about a thermometer. Do you know the difference between a rectal thermometer and an oral thermometer? The taste. Oh, Arlene, that's gross. Hi, Loretta. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was talking about. Cold medicine. Oh well. It must not have been very interesting. Yeah, it was worth it. And now I can throw away the other stuff, and because he'll just take a little bit more of this stuff, and you know, whatever. But and now a lot of people where we're at, which I'm not really sure why, don't have water. I made you laugh. Why do they not have water? It wasn't. I mean, it was freezing, but it wasn't like we didn't hit 0. Why do they not have water? It's been a real, I tell you what, it's been a real dumpster fire here these last couple of days. But now we have stuff. I can throw away some of the older stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm just, this is what I was going to tell you. If you are out in the world and you are sick, could you please, this is a request from the rest of the universe, could you please cover your mouth? Please. I was out somewhere the other day, and a woman was sick, obviously, sneezing and coughing. Really? And yes, wash your hands. Use a little hand sanitizer. Try and protect the rest of us. Seriously, lady. And you know, by the time that you're like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I can't be around this lady because she's obviously sick and inconsiderate. It was too late. What are you gonna do? Squirt the Purell all over yourself? That's what I felt like doing. Wow. So anyway, that's the deal here right now. So I did shoot a video yesterday, but when Steve got home, honestly, I didn't even tell him, because I didn't want him to try and sit at the computer to edit it and get it loaded and all that kind of good stuff. I didn't say anything. Got him in a shower. And then because of all the, the cold medicine, and he didn't feel like eating, he really wasn't up to eating much. You don't feel good, so you don't want to eat. I forced him to sit down because it was kind of messing with his belly. So I forced him to sit down and have, some soup, some of that Zuppa Toscano, which wasn't, it was creamy soup, but whatever. I'm sure this is thrilling. For those of you that are brand new, welcome to my sewing room. Yeah, cover your... Just real quick. Cover, please. So, he had to go see a client, so he will be gone for a little bit today, but I've already told him. Get home, back into a hot shower. Into your sweats, some soup, into bed. Minnie does not like it when we're sick. She doesn't like it when we don't feel good. She knows. She did not leave his side all night. She laid in the bed right next to him all night. And she keeps looking at him like, this morning when he woke up, his eyes had barely opened. She was standing on his chest. You're still alive. Don't leave us. So, what are you sewing today? I'm really just enjoying right now. I want to get the wall hangings done. Wall hangings, table topper, that thing done. I will put the video up today or tomorrow on the mug rug, so you guys can see that. It's just a short little video, but do a mug rug. It's this pattern is so easy. It's almost like my Christmas tree pattern. Really, grab some 3-inch squares. I'm sorry, some 2.5-inch squares. Grab some 3-inch squares and make you some half square triangles. And it came together so fast and cute, you know. But I'm really just thinking I'm gonna take it easy today. I don't understand why there's a water issue, unless, I don't know, I can't imagine like the mains freezing or something like that. Again, it wasn't, it's cold. It was too cold to be outside. And if you have pets, I saw the greatest thing on social media the other day. If you think that if you're wondering if it's too cold for your pets to stay outside, oh yes, please do a thumbs up. He did consider rescheduling, and he talks himself out of it. No, I don't believe it. I'm getting another cold sore. I am just a true dumpster fire right now. Okay, let's do a bobbin. We'll spin up one of these things. I saw somebody the other day making pin cushions out of mini teacups and containers that I find at thrift stores. How cute is that? How cool is that, Madeline? Adorable. Bobbin. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. So I saw somebody the other day that said when you spin up a bobbin, let's see if I can do it this way. When you spin up a bobbin, you're supposed to, ignore my hands are so dry. Dry, cracked, swollen. Come up through here, right? Around and back out. Madeline, that hand surgery didn't slow you down, girl. What am I supposed to come back up through the other little hole? See, you've got, oh, fumbling him here. You have 2 holes on your bobbin. There's a little hole right there. Let's see if I can. There's a little hole right there. And then on the other side, there's another little hole. And somebody said you're supposed to come up. Wrong. Put the thread through the holes. Wrong. Okay. All right, ladies. Settle down. You only use 1 hole. Ah. Yeah, when I saw this lady, I was like, And then just what? Go around a couple of times? Well, here's the problem. Once I do that, now I'm backwards for how to get it on here. Ah, geez. I probably shouldn't be left alone with the sewing machine today. All right, let's see if that worked. Wow, stitches out on Thursday. That's amazing. I am going to be honest though. I don't notice it spinning any differently. It's not any more or less uneven than it was before. I can't believe I'm getting another cold sore. That's going to be 4 in a month. And I haven't had this many cold sores in a long time. I used to get them constantly. Okay, that's not right. God. Okay. Let's get you back in. What's that? Let's get you back in here. Get you back in your little house. Around and down. Okay. What's everybody else doing today? Big plans? No plans? Needless to say, we're having soup for dinner. I think maybe I'll make a little cornbread. And we're just going to have turkey vegetable soup, or you can have the zuppa toscana soup, or whatever. And that's it. He was hungry when he woke up. I will say that. Oh, sorry. He was. Did I have that on there? I'm sorry. Inside hole. Okay, I think that's what I did. Don't though one up through the other. What I saw. I haven't tried. Yeah, I'll have to go back and find the video because I didn't put much stock in it. I finished the River We Remember. I don't know if I mentioned this on Wednesday. What a fantastic book. I get up through the bobbin hole. Up through the bobbin hole. Just down the center of the bobbin. Place on the winder and hold the thread until it begins to wind. Just so this is done. That sounds confusing, but not. Somebody made a comment on this video. Ouch. Oh my God, I really banged this toe. That their bobbin winds so much more evenly and, all that kind of good stuff. I don't have a problem with my, I think in the 6 years, 6+ years that I've had this machine. I've had an issue one time with a bobbin and winding weird. Okay, just finished Angie. Hi, Angie. Sewing down the binding on a wall hanging. Now I'm working cross stitch. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I want something. I'm going to sew with you guys for a few more minutes, but I want something today where I can just veg on the couch. Anyway, back to the book. So I finished The River We Remember. Fantastic. Wow, what a great read. What a great, great read. And now, you guys know that I'm a fan of Laura Dave. And I don't know if it's Dave or Davey. I think it's Dave. And I am reading The First Time I Saw Him, which is the sequel to her first book, which was The Last Time I Saw Him. So, very, and amazing. Again, some writers. I'm dying to write a book, but like, I don't know. Some of these writers, they just instantly put you there. They instantly put you in the place or in the mind of the person, or I love it. Just love it. So I'm going to curl up for a little bit and try and get this foot up. And tomorrow we'll have up the video with the mug rug, the Valentine's mug rug. And I think this week I'm going to try and get back to the wall hanging because, to be quite honest, I don't know how much fun it is to watch me sew this. And my sew cam's not working, so let's do one more petal. But I do have a surprise for you guys later this week. So later this week, gosh, man, Sandra, a cast and everything. Oh, Laura is working on a Dresden plate quilt. Not feeling great myself, cold like sometimes. I think it's a winter cold that's going around, and it can get a little nasty. Take some stuff now. Head it off. Nip it in the bud. 5 days in the dressing and change the Band-Aid. He's my new love. Sandra's got Madeline's got obviously a great hand surgeon. So my surprise for this week. Later this week, I do have a surprise. We're going to be somewhere else. And as I am prone to do, I have found a quilt shop. So we're going to do a little mini live from this quilt shop in this other place. We'll see if they have some good fabrics, because I'm going through a little bit of withdrawals for some fabric. I could use a little fabric love. Not a lot. Not going to spend a lot, but I could use, yeah. But stay inside today. It's very deceiving here right now because it doesn't look, it's beautiful. I mean, the sky is blue and it's crisp and clear, but it's really cold. Really cold. And here's the thing. I don't know when I'm supposed to uncover all my plants and stuff. Covers on everything. And then yesterday, because the wind was so bad, a bunch of them blew off, so I got to go collect those out of the yard. But, yeah, we're not doing any outside activities. No. Maybe later on today, I will wander in and get a couple more of these flowers, these petals done, because Wouldn't it be nice to start putting this thing together? Oh, here's a question. Where's your favorite place for backing? Just your standard, not backing, batting. What's your yes, please give us a thumbs up. Please give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. The little gremlins inside the computer. It helps them know that you like this content, that you like this page. And that, in turn, allows other people to see it. And we want to make this our year. I think we've kind of figured out the scheduling. I think we've kind of figured out what works. We're a different channel. This is not a tutorial channel. I'm not really here to teach you something. I'm here to show you that my sewing room probably looks a lot like your sewing room. And to have some fun, to have a little bit of quirkiness, to work on some projects, to finish some fun stuff. That's what I made cookies for Steve's work. Some of them were cooked a little longer. Somebody said, cookies are a little hard this time. Look, I made 2 boatloads of soup yesterday and 6 dozen yeah, 6 or 7 dozen cookies. Can't please everybody. Okay. With that, I hope you guys stay warm. I hope you have a oh, here we go. Cotton batting girl. I'm a sale watcher and a buyer. Missouri Star offers periodic sales. Yeah. I got a big roll one time with a coupon that ended up being a fantastic price at our good old friend Joanne's. And obviously that's gone. So I'll take a look at Missouri Star. I know they had a sale a couple of weeks ago or a week or so ago, and I missed it. When I remembered, it was too late. So if you have someplace else that you like for batting, drop it in the comments. This is a super fun channel. Thanks, Dubravka. I hope you guys all cookies and soups. What more do you need? Soup and then eat cookies. Take a picture of your stitch. Oh! Thank you very much. My little sewing wolf. Warm and white in my closet. That was my problem, is I had a whole roll. I got this huge thing. And it was fantastic. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh no, it's gone. But it was something in natural. I don't know what that was. Warm and natural? Warm and... Okay. Picture. For the stitch. All right, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday. Stay warm. Just go get a blanket. Get a quilt. Go get one of your quilts. I'm trying wool batting. It shows the quilt so nicely. I've thought about wool. Is this wool? No. Anyway. Hobbs Warm and Natural. I'm about to open it. I'm about to open it just to get the batting for a table runner. Have a great week. Have a great Sunday. Stay warm. Stay safe. Stay inside. Don't go driving around. Please, just don't go driving around. You have enough snacks. Have some cookies. I love you guys. And remember, only a 1/4 inch seam. See you guys. Be sure to watch tomorrow's video for the Valentine's mug rug.